I'll be going through the answers quickly, so make sure your course book is open and in front of you. And please stop and rewind the video as you need to. So, got your book open in front of you? Are your answers in capitals? Want to know why the answers are the answers? Then let's go. For question number 1, all we need here is the preposition which fits between stare and disbelief. How do you stare? You stare in disbelief, which is why the answer is in. For question 2, all we need here is the preposition to collocate with the verb beforehand to form a phrasal verb which means the same as it results in something. And here we need the preposition out. It turns out that this was not new ... Question number 3. What do we need in this gap? Well, it starts off with show a baby and then afterwards unusual occurring. So what we need here is a noun to refer to the thing which is unusual, which is occurring. But we don't know what that thing is, which means that we've got to choose a word which is very generic or very general in nature, which could fit the gap. And luckily for you, there is a specific word that we can use in this particular context, and that is something. Show a baby something unusual occurring ... To get the answer to question number 4 correct, you've got to have a fantastic understanding of the context. The context being that the experiment was trying to show that 2 different things happen in 2 different situations. But the text here suggests that that is not the case, and that's down to the that's down to the contrasting conjunction, but. It says here, but she will do the what with a familiar object. The context being that she will do the same with a familiar object, and that's why same is the correct answer here. For question number 5, 2 things we've got to pay attention to. First of all, the context. The context is one that we're talking about a hypothetical possibility. The second thing is the particular language pattern. After the gap, we've got seem, which is a bare infinitive. What forces you to use bare infinitives? Modal verbs do. So if we put those 2 issues together, modal verbs and one of potential hypothetical possibility, then that gives us the answer would. It would seem ... For question number 6, 2 things to take into account. First of all, which preposition can we use with stare, and which preposition can we use with time? Because after the gap it says a short time. And the answer is, of course, for. They stare for a short time. For question number 7, what we need here is the correct negative form to explain, or to help explain, why babies don't need to keep on looking. So the correct negative form we need here is no. And for question number 8, exactly the same issue. We need the correct negative form to help the sentence explain what it is that they're trying to explain. And that is that babies know nothing whatsoever about physics.